Today we're talking about the LP-E17 that goes into a lot of the Canon digital cameras. So one thing to note is this typically little battery comes standard with a lot of the cameras. It came with my SL2, it comes with the M50, and yeah, a lot of cameras within Canon's lineup. So just talking briefly about this battery, it is a 1040 milliamp hour lithium ion battery, and it outputs 7.2 volts. And this is what we're going to talk about today, because this just isn't good enough for what I need, and a lot of times I end up running out of batteries pretty quick, and sometimes I need to swap them out. One of these is actually currently in the SL2 that I'm recording with right now, and yeah, this one is a little bit larger in capacity. It's 1300 milliamp hours, so roughly, what is that, 260 more milliamp hours, and this is 7.4 volts, and it seems to be a slightly newer battery. So this is from the brand Artman, and bought it on Amazon for 25 bucks. And this is the package that it comes with. So it comes with that battery that's currently in the SL2, and then this battery that's right here, and then yeah, it comes with this charger and this micro USB cable. So what we're going to do is actually do long-standing tests. So I have had this camera for about 5 years now with this particular battery, and what I want to do is test the capacity, or maybe test how long I can record on video. I don't think it makes a ton of sense to use up the camera and just keep clicking and try to take as many pictures with it. So what we'll go off of is how long it lasts when we're talking about battery life for video on this SL2. Okay, so that's something to note on this Artman charger as well, is that it specifies that it does 800 milliamps to channel 1 and 550 milliamps to channel 2. So that would mean that channel 1 should charge faster. So if you're looking to charge one versus the other, then you're looking at the first channel. So if there's one that's slightly lower and there's one that's slightly higher, and you want to charge the slightly higher one, then you want to put it on channel 1. And this looks like it matches up with 8.4 volts that it's outputting. So that's one thing to note as well, is that you should be able to use this charger with stock batteries that you have from Canon as well.
Oh, so it specifies here also that for the M3, M5, M6, it will not display what the battery life is. So that's something to note as well, is that for those it does not display what the battery life is. So that's a big no-no. So these end up lasting longer than the LP-E17s, the original Canon batteries. And part of the reason why is because it has a little bit larger capacity in 13 milliamp hours, or 1300 milliamp hours. And I did a test with them, and the original Canon battery, which is also 4 years old now, lasted an hour, 40 minutes, and 35 seconds. And these Artman batteries lasted an hour, 58 minutes, and 52 seconds. So it did last a bit longer, not a ton longer, but it still lasted longer. And that was specifically just recording as many times as possible, since this camera caps out at 29 minutes and 59 seconds. We had to restart it to do that as well. So the camera definitely got hot, but never got an overheating warning. It just ran out of batteries. So I can also try overheating it if you're interested in it. So we can also try doing all three of these batteries one after the other to see if it actually overheats. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. So again, one of the things that I wanted to mention is that it works perfectly with my SL2, and again, works with a bunch of cameras, but for some cameras will not show the battery life on it, which is a big no-no in my opinion. But something I wanted to note is that this comes with a USB or micro USB charger right here, you can see. And for the original Canon LP-E17 batteries, this charger can charge both of them, and that the original one here cannot charge these Artman batteries. But yeah, overall, I would say I would definitely recommend these, especially if you use a camera that uses these batteries. You can get a few extra ones for very not expensive at all. And in addition, you get to charge 2 of them instead of just 1 of them at a time. So that's also a nice feature as well. So yeah, thus far, haven't had any complaints with these. I've only had them for a couple of days now, so we will have to continuously use them and see if these last a long time. So stay tuned, maybe making a video where I return these or what have you. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.